Hi all, it's Leslie from Crescent Moon Journals, and hello to my subscribers and to anybody who might be new. I'm here today to share one of my latest journals that I just completed, and it's called The Wedding, and I used a lot of old lace. It's built upon an old French missal, Catholic missal, and it was very plain. The cover was leather, but very plain, and I'd been using some of the pages in my journals, and I thought it would be the perfect cover. So you really can't see that because obviously I've covered it up with lace. You can see a little bit here. So I had made the cover, and then originally this was to go on top, but then I realized I made myself a pocket here. It was entirely unplanned. So I thought, well, that's perfect to put this little tag with the bride into. It's got slides in like so. And then it's tied with some crinkly rayon seam binding that's been dyed. So you open it up, and here's the first page. I made a lace pocket, and this is it's an old Christmas card, but I just thought the coloring and the lovely lilies was perfect. And then this is an old French letter or receipt. Take it apart. (1862). A lot of the papers I used, I think, are from the Graphics Fairy. Like this is one of their wallpapers. And this is a lovely piece of old lace with a tiny pin, which it's a little religious pin with Mary on it. And then I just put a ruffle at the top. And then this is a little copy of a marriage certificate. And a little copy of a old French receipt. This is an old book page. And some coffee dyed paper. Some more old lace with a side tuck. And another copy of marriage certificate. You can write on the back. And this is like an old receipt from 1893. It is in French. And this is a copy of an original that I have that was in an old friendship album from the mid-1800s. This is a piece of an old document. And I put a piece of lace across to make a belly band with the lovely bride. And this is just a piece of ephemera. I think it's from one of Roxy Creations' kits. Well, she just doesn't want to go back in. Here's another bride. I have a small collection of some, actually I think they're mostly with groups, but I think I found this one online. And it's just a little flower from my garden that's laminated and sewn around. And then on this side there's a tuck. with a reward of merit. And this is also from that same old album, I believe. One of the albums, though, anyway. It's a lovely old engraving. Another bride. Here's the other engraving. It's just clipped in. And a little paper ruffle with... This is actually an 8x10 that I reduced down. Beautiful wedding party. Oh, page from a old French book. And this was embossed. I embossed this quite some time ago, and it's that same marriage certificate. I just thought it would be a good place in the middle for it. It's another little tuck. We have bride and groom, and another letter. Sacramento, California, 1910. And a vellum pocket with some little lilac flowers. Another great looking wedding party. Let's get the glare. Top hats and spats and all. An old book page. And this is that same bride. It's just a close-up. This is vellum. And another little corner pocket with an old card from a scrapbook. Both of them, you can tell. Another little lace pocket. And a sweet little reward of merit. And this is actually was probably the back of a photograph. An 1830 book page. And this is a little snippet that was made by Chrissy Crosser of Chrissy's Attic on Etsy. She makes wonderful fabric snippets. That's a little tag that I made. And then there's another little flower that slips out. And a copy of another receipt. Another letter. No, it's not. It's a letter. It's a handwritten something. And another little paper ruffle that I made into a belly band with old trade card. This one I backed because it was in bad shape. And this is just clipped in with a rusty paper clip. And it's The Village Wedding is the title of this. And another copy of a marriage certificate. There's the center of a signature. This is actually, these beads are part of an old rosary that fell apart. And on this side, we have the bride. And on this side, we have an older wedding picture with the bride and groom. Lots of places to write. Another one of those snippet pockets. Getting caught. And this is just a little sample of lace on a little French paper. This is a treated napkin, which I didn't do a very good job. It should be a little bit heavier. This is printed on tissue. This is a Graphics Fairy end paper. Another center. I'm not sure if she's the bride or a bridesmaid. It's an awfully big bouquet for a bridesmaid, but she's very lovely. And then here's another one. I have a set of these photographs, and they're large. They're 8 by 10. You can journal on the back. The tuck here, you could put something, slide something in. And here, a lady's calendar for 1888, Cologne advertisement. And lastly, I have another pocket with a tag that I made. This is actually my aunt and uncle. It's in the 30s. Get it back in. And here's the this is it. This is the end. I just attached this with another little heart-shaped Mary figure. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this little flip through. I loved making this. It was really, it's the first I've made of this type, and I was inspired by a friend who makes these gorgeous journals that are similar to this, only even better. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate all my subscribers and all the lovely comments that all of you make. So I'll see you soon. Bye.